Hi bestie, welcome back to another lunch break yap sesh. I actually already ate my lunch today, but I made myself a little Cajun chicken wrap with lettuce, tomato, onion. I'm not gonna finish it. And the green stuff on the plate is guacamole. That looks so gross. Maybe I shouldn't have shown it to you. But it was super yummy and I didn't want to cook, so like go me. I hope your day is going super well. Today I wanted to talk about why I heavily prefer Fields of Mistria over Stardew Valley. If you're new here, I'm Bina. I have the funniest, most girly pop LGBTQIA neurodivergent community on Twitch. Maybe not, but I like to think so. They're the funniest in my opinion. A little bit of information about me is right over here for you. I try to think of new details to say to you guys every time during this. I love hot pot. I've been vegetarian for like 7 years now. I'm a cat mom. I have 3 cats. Usually one of them is on camera down here in the corner, but none of them have wanted to join me lately. They're too busy enjoying their nice sunshine on their catio. I love food. I love Star Wars. I love all sorts of games. I have been playing variety games my entire life. And the game that started it all was Sims 1, of course, but also Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. If you know, you know, it's the best. I love Stardew, don't get me wrong. She's a classic, but if we're being real, Fields of Mistria has so much better quality of life, in my opinion. There are so many things in this game that honestly just kick it up a notch for me from Stardew Valley. If you haven't touched this game yet, it is in early access, but it's expected to be full release in August. They have been doing quarterly-ish updates in chunks of stuff coming out. Honestly, if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure they won't stop after they're done with it in August. Other than the fact that the romance lines and maybe the storyline aren't 100% complete, this game already in early access has blown me out of the water and it has so much in it. I don't even really think you need to wait for early access to be done. I think it might be my favorite game that I played last year and one of my most highly anticipated completions for this year. Okay, currently it is May 9th, 2025. Fields of Mystery came out August 5th of last year for a total price of $14, which for what you're getting for this game already in early access is so cheap in my opinion. It actually was brought to us by the creators of Pusheen, which is crazy. If you haven't touched this game, I highly recommend it. We're gonna go all into it. Literally just opening it again today made me so excited because I haven't touched it in a while and it's just so cute and fun. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I want to start by prefacing with, if we're a little bit all over the place, I apologize. Sometimes I have a hard time collecting my thoughts, but I'm going to try to hit on all the different things that make this game so worth it to me and also make her my preference over Stardew Valley at this point in time. So overall, I do find this game a little bit less stressful than Stardew Valley. There isn't a whole lot of pressure on stuff, which makes it really easy to play. If we start with the first thing on my mind, it is this right here, and that is that you can see the NPCs on the map without a mod. That is whether you know them or not, and that is literally all over the map in all these different sections. Just as a reminder, I love Stardew Valley. I seriously cannot wait for Haunted Chocolatier to come out, and I will give it the credit of it's a pretty old game. I played Stardew Valley when it first came out, and that was a long time ago, and at the time, I feel like it was pretty groundbreaking other than the fact that there's things like Harvest Moon or whatever. And I love that those 2 games, Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley, were out to make way for games like this. But I am excited for the future of what can possibly be coming to Haunted Chocolatier because of games like this making waves. Another thing that I love, you can easily change your outfits in this game and you can actually save your outfits so that you can change into them between seasons. This is my summer outfit. As you can see, I've got little strawberry clips on my hair, but there's all sorts of silly hats. There's cute hats. There's all sorts of short sleeve, long sleeve dress options, robes. There's even armor, and you don't have to make any of it. You can go buy it at a stall, and some of it you can even just find. You also can change your hairstyle at any point, and that is including length. This is just in my menu. I didn't have to go to a store or anything. That also includes many, many colors. You can change your skin tone if you want to as well. So if you're getting your tan on in the summertime and you want your character to look like that, give her a little tan, girl. But also the inclusivity that is here with the many different shades and not just a light, medium, and dark skin tone. We love to see it. We have tons of pronouns available as well, and you can change your farm name at any time. On a very lighthearted note, literally all of the characters, I'm serious, all of them are good looking. So good luck choosing between who you want to romance because they're all cute. They all have amazing personalities. They're all really lovable, likable. The only ones I have beef with right now are Juniper and March because they're mean to you. And that's just not my vibe. But Juniper's so hot. Obviously, I've been romancing her a little bit. I don't know. But there truly is so many different vibes. All of the characters are pretty unique in what they like, how they talk, what they look like. So there is somebody for everybody. There also is a mount that you get for free. You don't have to buy a horse. It comes from something in the actual storyline. And not only that, but you can actually change the appearance to any of your animals that you have on your farm that have, I think, 4 or 5 hearts or more. For example, we can ride Gruyere right here. Look at his little cheese hat. Speaking of cheese hats, there are accessories for your animals. There's hats, there's sunglasses, there's all sorts of things. I was gonna run down to the farm, but you guys need to see that you can swim. There's little dive spots too, so you can come over here and actually pick things up. A lot of the time it's fish, sometimes it's kelp, but I love that you can swim. Okay, now to the farm. I clearly do not remember my way around the map. You also can adjust your daytime speed, which I know has become common in a lot of these games, but I also thought worth mentioning. There's standard, longer, and longest. When you're riding your mount, you actually can run over foraging items, but also your crops to harvest them. Clearly none of my crops are ready, but you literally can just take your horse, mount, whatever in here and ride around and it will harvest all the crops for you. Decorating your house is literally a blast. There's so many different decoration styles that you can do. Obviously, I haven't done mine to the full capacity yet, but look at all this cute furniture. There's all sorts of cute decorations and everything. Once you have one of these workbenches, it actually automatically pulls the stuff from things in your inventory and your chest. It works like that for cooking as well, so that you don't have to go and get everything that you need out of a chest every time you want to make something. There's so many different sets of furniture. There's all sorts of different colors of chests. There's wall decorations, there's floor decorations, there's windows. You can put these decorations out and about on your farm as well, just like I did right here. I forgot to mention about the animals earlier. You actually can breed the animals to make new types and different colors of animals. And I'm talking all sorts of colors. So normal colors, but also I have a blue chicken and a pink capybara. And I know for a fact that there are purple ones as well. My goal eventually is to have an all pastel animal farm because what the heck? How cute would that be? Fishing also is not as hard in this game. Don't get me wrong. I love Stardew fishing. I actually kind of like the challenge of it once you're past like level 2, right? It's a little bit challenging, but nothing crazy. Here's an example of running over stuff to be able to pick it up. Now it's just there for your taking. Oh, when you leave stuff behind too, before we get to the fishing, when you leave stuff behind like that too, like say I go to sleep tonight, say I forget that this stuff is there. When I come back out here tomorrow, these things will still be sitting here. The only thing that it's not sitting around in, as far as I know, is the mine, which makes sense because it would like reset every day, but I actually could be totally wrong with that. I don't think I've ever checked if the stuff is still there for you the next day, but if I had to guess, no. But anything out here in the regular world, that's if you drop it in somebody's shop. That's if you drop it on your farm. That's if you drop it out and about, literally anywhere. These stuff stays for you out here, so you don't have to worry about leaving anything behind. Okay, let's go to the fishing. So with the fishing in this, because I know a lot of people have beef with the Stardew fishing, it literally is just toss and pull. As you upgrade your fishing pole, you can throw it farther out. That's the only challenge to it to me. But actually, I find that this is really fun as somebody who likes fishing a lot in video games. It's got like enough of a challenge for me with waiting for the fish, with throwing the line out, but I still get the peace of just being able to reel it in. Another thing that constantly stays in your inventory is when you pick up jobs from the job board in town, they stay in your inventory permanently. I know that there are some jobs like that, the important jobs or whatever are like that in Stardew Valley. Anything that you pick up stays in here, and I'm talking that is potentially for multiple seasons. I'm pretty sure that this request that we have in the beginning here, I probably got it last year. I'm not talking last year in real life, last year in the game. And it's still just sitting here waiting for me to complete it whenever I want. Something else fun that we have in this game that you don't have in Stardew Valley, there is magic in this game. It wraps into the story a little bit, but you can learn different spells as you go that are really, really helpful. So this full restore one that's on the screen right now, obviously fully restores your health and stamina for the day. Growth will make your plants grow, and summon rain would water all your plants all at once. Makes the game super fun and enjoyable because honestly, be real, we've all planted too many plants at one point and then you have way too many to water and you're like, I'm actually gonna myself real quick. The characters also change outfits every single season, which I find really fun. It's like you get an extra little dose of their personality, you know? And it just makes it a little bit more realistic. They even change outfits when they go to the beach as well. I'm trying to think, but I think that that's majority of the differences and things that I really enjoy in the game. Obviously, the game is super cute. I know a lot of people relate the art style to Stardew Valley, but I actually kind of think it looks like Pokemon a little bit. I think that it's really easy to relate this game to Stardew Valley, but I actually view them very, very differently. I enjoy them both. I think Stardew Valley is maybe the easiest one to compare them to, but I can definitely tell that this game pulled a lot of inspiration from multiple different sources. It's cute like Pokemon. We've got some Stardew Valley influence. We've got some Harvest Moon influence. If you know, you know, I love Harvest Moon. I almost forgot. There are some pretty banging upgrades in this game as well. So you can talk to Caldaris, who is this dragon statue on your property, and you can upgrade all of your skills in here based off of the level that you're at. Some of these upgrades are so good, like game-changing good. Like, have you ever wanted to pour multiple seeds at once? You can. Have you ever wanted a giant bell so that you could call literally all of your animals out at once? You got it, babes. Look at this. They're coming out of there. They're coming out of there. There are some skills in this that are different as well from Stardew Valley. We've got farming and fishing, of course, but there's archaeology, cooking, blacksmithing, and woodcrafting, as well as ranching. Something I didn't mention earlier either is that when you craft things in town, you can also do this at the blacksmith area too if you need to make armor or swords or something for yourself, because there is a mine where there's bad guys in it. This still, just like the wood crafting on your property, uses stuff that is already in your inventory. So say you want to make animal feed, but you forgot the stuff for it, it pulls it straight from your chest at home. You don't have to have it on you. That applies for blacksmithing, wood cutting, animal food, animal product, literally anything you're making. You don't have to have it with you as long as you have it in a chest. And we love to see it. I'm sure there's probably some things I forgot, but off the top of my head, those are the things that really stand out to me on why over time I've ended up playing this more than I played Stardew Valley. I think it's super worth the $13 that they ask for the game. The game is so full and has so many fun things to do. I feel like hours and hours and hours into gameplay, there still is so much left for me to do. And the amount of stuff that they put out with every update, the amount of stuff that they have put into each update has just kept me coming back for more repeatedly. I haven't even finished what came out at the last update. And honestly, I think that I'm just going to restart and play the whole game all at once August comes around. Have you guys played this game yet? How are you feeling about it? I'm actually obsessed, clearly. I can't tell you how many times I've replayed Stardew Valley, and I just know that I'm going to keep playing Fields of Mistria for like ever and ever. I'm so excited to see the rest of what comes for this game. And if you haven't touched this one yet, truly, here's your sign. I feel like I can't tell you enough how good it is and how worth your money it is. This is truly the only game I have ever played in early access that I felt like was worth the spend amount up front and not really like an investment. Majority of the time when I play early access, I feel like I tell people it's good at first, but then I get a little bit further into the game and I hesitate and I tell people I think that they should wait. That has not happened once with Fields of Mistria. I've been obsessed since the moment I touched it, and I have not hit any problems that broke the game for me or made it unenjoyable. Thanks for coming to another lunchtime yap sesh. I hope if you get the game that you end up loving it the way I do. If you like this video, you know what button to hit for more gameplay, for more cozy game updates. Also, I'd love to have you in stream sometime. I stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We're a super yappy community, but we've got plenty of lurkers too. I'd love to see you there. Have a wonderful, amazing day, bestie. Bye.